Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and in today's video, we take a look at the latest trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach with a full analysis. This new trailer looks phenomenal, with a big leap in visual fidelity over the previous showing back in March. Steelwall Studios have really brought creator Scott Cawthon's animatronic world to life like never before. We also finally get a good look at several game mechanics, new characters, environments, and that all-important release date itself, with Security Breach slated to drop just ahead of Christmas on December 16th, 2021. Yesterday I reacted to this trailer and broke it down with a quick analysis. Now it's time to take a closer look at the following key areas on display here: environments, gameplay, and characters. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. But before we do, I want to give a massive shout out to my new channel sponsor PC Specialist, who custom built this amazing PC. It features the latest hardware to ensure that all future games, including Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, will run their absolute best, even with features like ray tracing enabled, giving you guys the best experience when watching too. But perhaps you wish to design your own PC and upgrade your current computer. This is made super easy when visiting the PC Specialist website, which offers an in-depth configurator allowing you to assemble your dream machine in minutes. Whether you're building a cutting-edge system for the latest games, or something more modest for the indie horrors we all know and love, PC Specialist has you covered. Click the link in the description to try PC Specialist out for yourself, and use code HORROR for £30 off any purchase. Thanks again to PC Specialist for sponsoring the channel, and let's get back to today's video. Many environments are showcased throughout this new trailer. There are dingy looking bathrooms, perhaps for the employees, as I can't imagine Fazbear Entertainment wanting their guests to use these. We also see a warehouse area and security offices where Gregory is able to hack into the Pizzaplex security system. In this shot we can see an arcade machine too. It seems likely these playable arcade machines may feature one of the classic FNAF 8-bit styled mini-games. Perhaps, as with previous games, completing these mini-games will give us cryptic story information to build theories on. Next up, an underground garbage disposal, complete with Crusher that we handily get to use on Chica herself. More on that later. This garbage area seems to take place in a maze of junk, all held up by support beams. It looks like some kind of tunnel system, easy to get lost in. And it is here we are stalked by a mangled Chica at every turn. Then there's the stage area, complete with a pulsing light show, which seems to serve as our introduction to Vanny, the crazed rabbit dancing towards Gregory and finally capturing him. Though it seems he manages to escape soon after. However, the most important shot can be seen here as the camera pans around a grand party room with a stage featuring giant holographic glamrock animatronics as its centerpiece. Also note Freddy standing on stage here. We've seen this area in screenshots before. It seems to serve as a hub world for the rest of the game, with child protagonist Gregory able to visit the various areas of the Pizzaplex from this point. From El Chip's restaurant to Monty's Gator Golf, this party room is to act as a return point in between missions, it would seem. Hopefully a safe haven where we can take a breath and relax. Or maybe not. Now before moving over to gameplay mechanics, let's take a look at the characters on show in this trailer. We get a good look at the 4 members of the band: Roxanne Wolf, Glamrock Chica, Montgomery Gator, and of course, Freddy Fazbear himself. While the first 3 are hostile, Freddy will act as a friend to Gregory, aiding him in his quest as he explores the pizzeria. This has been confirmed in a PlayStation blog post which reads as follows. The animatronics Roxy, Chica and Monty have been enlisted by Pizzaplex security to hunt you, and their pursuit is a relentless one. Freddy Fazbear himself is your most dependable ally, acting as a guide and protector through the Pizzaplex, giving you shortcuts, insider tips, and warnings about the challenges you'll face. You can also hop inside Freddy's birthday cake hatch, allowing you to hide and march around undetected. You will need to be thoughtful about how you use Freddy because he's only got so much power and requires frequent stops at recharge stations. So it seems while Vanny uses Fazbear's security protocol to use these animatronics as deadly killing machines, Freddy somehow manages to override this command and help Gregory throughout his journey. Though things won't be easy, as apparently the hostile animatronics evolve over the course of the night. The blog post also mentions boss battles, and we see snippets of these throughout this trailer. Look here for example, where Monty attacks us on this big wheel and rips away this gun turret. These cinematic moments seem to occur during a scripted chase sequence, and I'd wager are lifted from a showdown against him. We also see Chica's fate at the hand of this crusher in the garbage disposal area. She soon comes back online in a newly mangled state, chasing Gregory throughout the junk heap. This looks to be her boss encounter, with Gregory attempting to lure Chica back to the crusher to finish off the pizza-loving bird once and for all. We see another robotic terror show up in this waste disposal zone, a gang of terrifying scrap bots with somewhat familiar faces. These seem to be scrapped service bots that we see zipping about the Pizzaplex to perform repairs and wait on guests. But what of their faces? They remind me of both the puppet and Night Marion, but also the 5 crying children who appeared in FNAF 3. Victims of William Afton, who scared him into the Spring Bonnie suit, where he met a grisly demise. So could these bots be somehow linked to both the puppet and crying children? With the words "in your dreams" scribbled across their chest plate, it seems there could be some connection here. Another familiar sight can be witnessed in this shot. Remember this nightmare fuel? It is none other than a giant modified version of Music Man. The Music Man bot appeared as a creepy attraction in FNAF Pizzeria Simulator, an obscure robot now brought back from the dead and used as a giant boss encounter while exploring the lower levels of the facility. Without doubt the scariest moment in the entire trailer. Next up we have the Sun and Moon animatronics. It has been confirmed that once the lights go out, the seemingly friendly Sunrise bot transforms into his Moondrop counterpart, and Moondrop isn't so friendly, hunting Gregory at every turn.
Lights on! I warned you! I warned you!
We've seen in previous trailers that areas of the Pizzaplex can shift between day and night cycles, so when this change in lighting occurs, if Gregory is in close proximity to a sunbot, he'll have to hightail it in the opposite direction as fast as possible and locate the nearest controls to change back the environment to its sunny setting. Finally, we got an updated look at security guard Vanessa, whose job it is to protect Gregory, though it seems he hides from her, so perhaps her intentions are not so good after all. It does remain to be seen if Vanessa and Vanny are one and the same though. Here we see Vanessa holding up a flashlight and looking surprised by something. It's a mysterious shot, and we'll have to wait to find out why exactly she is acting this way. What is evident, however, is that her model is massively improved since the last showing. She now looks far more emotive and natural. Vanny, meanwhile, appears in a handful of shots throughout the trailer. We've spoken of how she seems to take great pleasure in her work, performing an unhinged dance which resembles the one Glitchtrap performs at the end of FNAF Help Wanted. This evidence of his complete control over her mind. Vanny takes great pleasure in capturing her prey. It also seems as though she has the ability to completely glitch out Gregory's vision when she gets too close, as we see in this shot here. So staying far away from her will be paramount during play. Let's wrap up this video with a look at some of the gameplay systems on show in this new trailer. We've spoken about Freddy's mechanics, so there's no need to go back over those. Instead, let's touch on the aforementioned recharge stations. These can be seen in this shot here and look like Freddy heads with energy meters on them. They can be used to charge up a variety of devices, including Gregory's Fazwatch, flashlight, and even Glamrock Freddy himself. The Fazwatch has been shown in trailers before and acts as a portable camera feed, in addition to tracking mission progress, incoming messages, and even offering a digital map of the building itself. According to a PlayStation blog post, the Fazcam on this watch can be used to stun enemies in the area directly in front of us, staggering them for just long enough to escape, though it has limited uses before requiring a recharge. The blog also detailed a weapon known as the Faz Blaster, which has unlimited ammo, but requires a direct headshot for it to work. Then there's the camera flash, which can stun animatronics for a few moments, as illustrated on Roxy in this sequence here. This is similar to the flashlight mechanic used on Foxy in FNAF 2. When running from animatronics, stamina also comes into the equation. We see a quick glimpse of the stamina meter in this shot here, and it seems to run down pretty quick, making stealth vital for most encounters. This shot also displays the time 12 AM, meaning this scenario takes place right at the start of our adventure as Gregory finds himself locked inside the Pizzaplex.
No! Wait, I'm still here!
Freddy comments that we must survive until 6 AM in order for the building lockdown to be lifted.
You should be able to escape when the security doors reopen at 6 AM. Until then, keep moving and try not to draw attention to yourself.
In this regard, Security Breach follows the tried and tested formula of previous Five Nights at Freddy's adventures, set across one night with the objective of surviving until dawn, though many missions will need to be completed along the way. So it seems logical to conclude that there will be 6 main missions, each taking place during 1 hour. So perhaps 1 hour is spent completing missions in Monty's Gator Golf, while another is spent exploring the lower levels of the facility, and so on. But for now, that just about covers everything of note in this new trailer, so it's time to wrap up this analysis video. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is looking promising indeed, and I can't wait to cover it in depth this December. I hope you'll join me for the ride. I also hope you enjoyed today's video and found it both entertaining and informative. If you did, remember to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for more horror related content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.